Commodus, the last of the Antonine emperors, ruled Rome from 177 to 192 AD. His reign, though initially promising, descended into tyranny and excess. Commodus, obsessed with self-aggrandizement, neglected his duties and indulged in lavish spectacles. This alienated the Roman Senate and the Praetorian Guard. In 192 AD, a conspiracy within his own household led to Commodus's assassination. His death left a dangerous power vacuum in the Roman Empire. With no clear heir apparent, the Roman world braced itself for a period of instability and potential civil war. The empire, vast and complex, was held together by a delicate balance of power. This balance, already strained under Commodus, was now shattered. The assassination of Commodus marked the end of an era and the beginning of a tumultuous period of Roman history. Into this power vacuum stepped Septimius Severus, a Roman general of North African origin. Severus, born in Leptis Magna, modern-day Libya, had risen through the ranks of the Roman army and administration. He held important military commands under both Marcus Aurelius and Commodus. This experience provided him with a deep understanding of the empire's military and political landscape. When news of Commodus's death reached Severus, he was governor of Pannonia Superior, a crucial province on the Danube frontier. Recognizing the opportunity, Severus swiftly secured the loyalty of his legions and marched on Rome. His claim to the throne was bolstered by his proclamation as emperor by the Pannonian legions. This bold move marked the beginning of Severus's bid for imperial power. The year 193 AD became known as the Year of the Five Emperors due to the chaotic struggle for power that engulfed the Roman Empire. Following Commodus's death, Pertinax, the prefect of Rome, was proclaimed emperor by the Praetorian Guard. However, his reign was short-lived. Pertinax's attempts to restore discipline and order alienated the Praetorians, who murdered him after only 3 months. The Praetorian Guard then auctioned off the imperial throne to the highest bidder, Didius Julianus, a wealthy senator. This act outraged the Roman legions across the empire, who saw it as a betrayal of Roman tradition and a usurpation of their right to choose the emperor. In response, several powerful generals, including Pescennius Niger in the east, Claudius Albinus in Britain, and Septimius Severus in Pannonia, staked their claims to the purple. The Roman Empire was now on the brink of a full-blown civil war. Septimius Severus, recognizing the threat posed by his rivals, moved swiftly to consolidate his position. He made a crucial alliance with Claudius Albinus, granting him the title of Caesar and promising him the succession. This strategic move secured Severus's western flank, allowing him to focus his attention on his most immediate threat, Pescennius Niger in the east. Niger, proclaimed emperor by the legions in Syria, controlled a vast territory stretching from Asia Minor to Egypt. He enjoyed considerable popular support in the eastern provinces. Severus, however, possessed a superior military mind and the advantage of proximity to Rome. He marched his legions eastward, defeating Niger's forces in a series of battles culminating in the decisive Battle of Issus in 194 AD. Niger was killed fleeing the battlefield, and Severus emerged as the dominant power in the Roman world. With Niger defeated, Severus turned his attention to his former ally, Claudius Albinus. Albinus, realizing that Severus had used him as a pawn, declared himself emperor and crossed the English Channel into Gaul. The stage was set for another bloody confrontation. The two armies, composed of seasoned Roman legionaries, met in February 197 AD at the Battle of Lugdunum, which is modern-day Lyon, France. The battle was a brutal and closely fought affair, lasting for 2 days and involving hundreds of thousands of soldiers. Ultimately, Severus's superior numbers and tactical acumen won the day. Albinus was defeated and killed, and Severus became the undisputed master of the Roman Empire. Following his victory over Albinus, Severus spent the next few years consolidating his power and eliminating any remaining opposition. He ruthlessly purged the Senate of his enemies, executing those who had supported his rivals. He also restructured the Praetorian Guard, increasing its size and recruiting soldiers from the provinces to ensure their loyalty. Severus then turned his attention to the east, where he campaigned against the Parthian Empire. The Parthians, taking advantage of the Roman civil wars, had raided Roman territory and supported Niger. Severus's campaign was a resounding success. He sacked the Parthian capital Ctesiphon in 198 AD and reasserted Roman dominance in the region. In 208 AD, after securing the eastern frontier, Severus travelled to Britain to deal with unrest among the Caledonian tribes north of Hadrian's Wall. The Caledonians, a fierce and independent people, had been raiding Roman territory for years. Severus, determined to secure the province, launched a major military campaign into Caledonia. The campaign was a grueling and costly affair. The Romans faced fierce resistance from the Caledonians, who were skilled guerrilla fighters. Severus, despite his advancing age and failing health, personally led his legions deep into enemy territory. Although successful in pushing the Caledonians back, Severus was unable to achieve a decisive victory. He died in York in 211 AD, leaving the problem of the northern frontier unresolved. Despite the challenges he faced, Septimius Severus's reign marked a turning point in Roman history. He had emerged from the chaos of the civil wars as the absolute ruler of the Roman world. His victory ushered in a new dynasty, the Severan dynasty, which would rule Rome for the next 40 years. Severus's reign saw significant changes in Roman government and society. He centralized power in the hands of the emperor, further reducing the influence of the Senate. He also expanded the army and increased the pay of soldiers, recognizing the importance of military power in maintaining stability. His reign marked the end of the Pax Romana and the beginning of a new era characterized by military emperors and a more autocratic style of rule. The civil wars fought by Septimius Severus had a profound impact on the Roman Empire. They marked the end of the Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity that had lasted for over 2 centuries. The wars also led to a significant increase in the size and power of the Roman army. This, combined with Severus's policies of centralizing power and expanding the bureaucracy, laid the foundation for the later dominance of the military in Roman politics. While Severus's reign brought a degree of stability to the empire after the turmoil of the late 2nd century, his wars came at a cost. The fighting had devastated many parts of the empire, disrupting trade and agriculture. The increased military expenditures and expansion of the bureaucracy led to higher taxes, placing a strain on the Roman economy. The civil wars of Septimius Severus, while ultimately securing his rule and establishing a new dynasty, left the Roman Empire in a more precarious position than before. The seeds of instability sown during these turbulent years would continue to plague the empire for centuries to come. Want more epic tales? Check out the channel for more information and hundreds of other history videos. Thank you for watching.